What's a clear sign that you're getting older? Back pain. Also when getting up in the morning requires effort. I remember when I was young I'd wake up full of energy and ready to take on the world. Now, post 40, my eyes open and I try to stay in bed as long as I can because I am mustering up the energy to move, trying to decide if I should quit or keep going. Aches and pains that show up out of nowhere. Having 3 sets of glasses, computer, distance, reading for when I wear contacts. And everyone looking like children. Once saw some actor who was considered sexy and I thought to myself, geez, he's just a kid. To think of as sexy felt yucky, he looked so young. I could figure out the latest app, but I just don't care to. Really explains how parents don't know what their kids are doing online. In bed at 9. Random bodily ailments I had when I was younger have flared up in some serious ways. General attitude in life is frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I worry I'm complaining too much about pains. I wonder if older people just slowly learn to live with pain and quit complaining. I am starting to realize I won't be able to fix everything that goes wrong physically. Understanding that young people like you once were who think they will change things are unknowingly marching to the beat of a drum played by powerful entities who never appear on the news. Well, my uncle once told me that he realized he was old when his balls touched the water in the toilet when he sat down. I'm sure there are some conditions to that statement he left out. A clear sign I'm getting older is how young police officers, teachers, and politicians look to me now. They used to seem so much older, but these days, they all look like kids to me. All I did was shift my weight from one leg to the other while standing earlier and my hip popped so loud that my cat looked up at me with a "Are you okay?" look. So there's that. I'm starting to not make it the night without getting up to pee. Usually even if I have to I can hold it till I wake up. Lately it's painful to the point I have to get up. For men, you can't pee with as much force. You also can't spew semen across the room anymore when you orgasm. For women, you pee yourself when you cough. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, something just hurts for no reason, like an ankle or a wrist. Sometimes for a day or two and then it just stops hurting. You get way too many people reminding you how old you are, you see way too many old memes. But the most obvious answer is the mirror. When you tell stories to people you've already told it to as if it was the first time they are hearing it because you think it is. Playing years of sports and my body getting stiff after sitting on the ground for a long period of time, and having to get up slow. When new hires at work we not alive when I got married. Making movie references nobody gets, or having to explain them. When you don't hang out with your friends for close to 2 years, but are still always saying we should get together. When you are filling out an online form and have to scroll through a bunch of years to get to your specific year. When they say on the radio here's an oldie and it's a song that came out when you were still in high school. When I encounter rambunctious adolescents on the train and automatically say youths, and shake my head. Getting cramps in your leg when leaning too long, hearing bones crack in legs when getting up. When hair stops growing where you want it to, and starts growing where you don't want it to. When you see someone on Reddit ask what a phone connection is, Lamau. I've never felt older. You strain your neck checking your blind spot too quickly or hurt your back when you sneeze. When you fall down by accident and people rush to help you rather than laughing at you. When I was younger, I always wanted to be busy at work. Nowadays, I want to be occupied. When all of a sudden you think it's a great idea to download a bird watching app. Smiley face. When you read through posts like this to see how many answers you can identify with. When you have to sleep with a certain pillow to prevent neck back pain the next day. If you have testicles, sitting on them twice in one day. Gravity wins every time. Realizing who is really your friends and being able to drop the ones who aren't. First thing I noticed was simply turning off unused lights in rooms for people. The other day I got excited because I got a coupon for 20 discount in milk. Less patience with general nonsense. More patience for people I care about. When I can't eat as much food as I used to or the same types of food. Every cell in my body hurt just by running 50 meters at my max speed. I wear pants to a restaurant because I think it could be a cold there. Can't recognize any of the names when there's drama among musicians. You see a celebrity you grew up watching and notice they're older. You don't need a weather forecast to know it's going to rain. Hurt my back today blow drying my hair. Don't even know how. My knees crack way too frequently for turning 28 next month. The deaths of people you admire occurring every day or two. You care less and less to respond to blatant BS and drama. Once I started seeing famous people who are 19 or even 24, staying at home on Saturday nights cause I won my peace. When your friends' kids from high school start graduating, your body cracks like a glow stick, but you don't glow. No matter how much you sleep rest, you are still tired, shitting yourself every time you stand up from a chair. You remember when MTV just played music videos all day? Many of the celebrities I grew up with are dying off. When you begin sentences with, "kids these days," when you starting saying, "when I was your age,"